Hey, how's it going, guys? So, I have to cut this clip, put it right in the beginning of the video. This video is going to be in English and Spanish. So if I go back and forth, or you start off the video in Spanish, we're going to be switching back between English and Spanish. Mi gente que habla español, este video va a ser en inglés y en español. Este clip lo estoy grabando ya que terminamos el trabajo, pero nomás para que sepan de que vamos, si escuchan inglés, espérense un poquito y vamos a seguir hablando en español. Y vamos a estar brincando entre inglés y en español porque mucha gente me está pidiendo que grabe en español. Que hay mucha gente, casi como el 60-70% de la gente que me sigue en YouTube habla puro español. Entonces vamos a intentar hacer dos de aquí de donde viene.
So today we're actually on our way for a pair of, well, like a father-son pair of a 04 Cherry Banshee and an 04 Cherry Blaster, and these things are nice. The guy claims they still have the original oil and spark plugs, and the carburetors have never been cleaned on them, which is not technically a good thing because they've been sitting for a very long time, but it's a good thing because it just shows you that it doesn't have that much ride time on them. So let's see how they come out. Let's see if they're as clean as they look in the pictures, and I'll also be showing you guys the 4 other bikes I picked up yesterday. So I don't usually pick up bikes. My brother Kennedy does that. His tag's underneath. You follow him and see all the stuff that he picks up for me. But when I do, I'm a beast. I mean, that's how I started. I used to pick up bikes all day, up and down, all day, you know. So, but I'm so busy now that I don't get to do it. But I love doing it. You know, I love being on the road. I love picking up bikes. But yeah, people don't like when I'm out and about. You know, although other guys that are local to me don't like when I'm out and about because I'm a beast at picking up bikes. So, all right, guys. Watch. Right now we're on the back roads. The guy's about 40 minutes from where I am, so let's see how it goes. So here they are, but they're both 2004s, right?
Huh?
They're both 04s.
It's on the paperwork.
And this was like a husband-wife combo, or
yeah,
nice.
Well, it was my inheritance. I got an inheritance.
Yeah.
Went and bought the bikes.
Nice.
I know what they're worth. So, I mean, I'm leaving a little money on the table, so if you want to make a little money, you can.
So you bought them in 04 and you've never changed the oil or the spark plugs or anything?
There's no miles on them.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? No. No, it's all... You're not going to get much more than barn and find factory correct than this.
Nice. Well, I'm not gonna record you. I don't like, invading people's privacies. I just like, recording. I mean, keeping a record of the stuff that I do.
Channel?
It's small, dude. I probably have like 3,000 followers. You know.
I have it's called Little Rock Ranch.
Little Rock Ranch. Okay.
Wrench.
Wrench. Okay.
Wrenching.
So we'll give you a subscribe, and hopefully, like I said, I'll give you a subscribe, and hopefully I can get one back.
Yeah.
But this thing's nice. I mean, I love that the anodizing on the axles are still all they came from factory.
Yeah, you don't get more factory straight. You can't.
Yeah, and they're both bone stock. I mean, it's
exactly what I said.
Bone stock, man. Very beautiful. You did a great job of keeping. I'm pretty sure you haven't rode them in years, right?
That we rode. Me and my buddy rode that one last year in the backyard. You know, like an 84-year-old guy. You know, oh, this thing ain't fast. I put him on it. Scared the shit.
All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you showing them to me, and let me bring out the cash, and we can make a deal. Looking at the bikes. Record some small clips. I didn't want to invade the guy's privacy or make him feel uncomfortable, but these things are nice. He's owned them since new. They're wife and husband combo. That's how it is. Here we got 2 little barn finds. 04 Cherry, 04 Cherry Blaster. Guy bought them since new. Husband and wife combo. Very clean. They are. They've been picked up.
I have them now at the shop. All right, so we picked them up. Here they are. They're back at my shop. Here's Baloo, the shop dog. Yeah, let's get to work on these things. Probably won't work on them today, but we'll continue this episode on the next clip, which will be a few seconds for you guys. But picked up 6 bikes in 24 hours. We got 2 more right there in the back of that truck right there. This one and a white blaster too. So 6 bikes in 24 hours is what we picked up. What's going on, guys? So you guys see me pick these things up. Now you guys are gonna see me take them apart. I'm not gonna wrench on anything that has to do with the body, because none of these bolts have ever been turned and I don't want to mark them or anything like that. The only thing I'm gonna do is take off the plastics and wash the hell out of both of these bikes, which are gonna be the Banshee and the Blaster. Again, the husband and wife combo. You guys see me pick these things up, and I don't want to separate them. I don't want to mark anything that's not marked. Obviously, these plastics, you could justify them because, you know, when you service it, when you want to do whatever you want to do to it, you could take that off. But anything else, like body-wise, A-arms, pipes, I'm not going to wrench on any of that, okay? A lot of people have been asking me to do this in Spanish, so we're going to add a little bit of Spanish into this video. So don't feel discouraged, because we're going to go back and forth from Spanish to English. Buenos días, mi raza. Estas motos no grabé en español cuando las fui a recoger, pero vamos a grabar en español esta parte, que sería desarmar esta Banshee y esta Blaster. Era de esposa, dueños originales. Nunca se le ha movido ningún tornillo a esta moto. Tienen su aceite original. Yo obvio se lo voy a cambiar. Bujías originales. Obvio se lo voy a cambiar también para que prendan. Pero le vamos a dar un lavado total. Sería desarmar la moto, quitar los plásticos. Pero como le dije, las llantas no le voy a quitar nada. No quiero que se marque ningún tornillo. Ok. Te van a ver un timelapse de cómo desarmo por lo menos la Banshee, porque ya sea uno de la Banshee y de la Blaster va a ser como 3 minutos de timelapse y pues medio aburrido, ¿no? Entonces, sigan viendo. Alright, so basically, when you have a bike this nice, you gotta try to use something that's very, very, very soft, that's not that aggressive. It's just a mixture of soap and water. We're gonna let it soak, and then we have another soap and water that we use, like on the foam cannon. So, it might be windy, so you guys are gonna hear a little bit of wind, but this is basically just a little bit of soap and water, and some simple green. So this is actually my first time trying this, but I made a few calls to everybody that I know and trying to see what we can use to be not aggressive with this bike, because it does have very, very good anodizing still in the axle. And just be very, very careful when you wash your bikes. Obviously, if your bike's a hoagie, just grease your soap and water and off you go. So I'm going to show a few of the tricks that I use, but I can't show everything, obviously, that's what we do. So just spray your bike down, let it soak for a little bit. It's already ripping it off. So. Ya lo puedes pasar, Luis. After you spray it down, let it soak in a little bit. Spray with a little bit of soap from your foam cannon. Whatever you like to use, it's on you. You know, just read the labels, make sure it's not that aggressive on this thing. Again, I haven't hosed it down. I haven't applied any pressure from the pressure washer. All we do is soak it with a little pre-soak, and look at, you see all the dirt just flying off this thing. Look at. So, tráeme el teléfono. And just grab yourself a nice little brush. Mi gente, ahorita lo único que le hice, le eché una solución de gris, no es de grisel, es simple grease y jabón para lavar los platos, los trastes. Entonces, y lo diluyen con agua porque cuando es una moto así de limpia, no quieres dañar el color, el clear, todo el oro de aquí del eje y todo eso, no lo quieres dañar, porque si usas algo muy agresivo como un degreaser, ¿qué le pasa, Chuy?
Se mancha, se despinta, se colora.
Cuando talles tienes que ser muy cuidadoso en el eje para tallarlo con cariño.
Más que nada con cariño.
Y si es una moto feita, pues dale gas, ¿no? Pero si es algo muy nice como esta moto, tienes que darle amor. Amor, y vas a durar horas y horas lavando la pinche moto, pero el resultado habla por sí mismo.
Yeah.
Pero así nos aventamos yo y el Chuy. Justo aquí el ángulo. Para que se vea, pero todo esto, ten mucho cuidado cuando lo agites, cuando lo limpies. Cuidado. Estamos viendo que tenemos 6 años de esto. Yo 6, el Chuy tiene 2. Aquí conmigo tuvo que aprender cómo hacer todo de nuevo, porque él estaba acostumbrado a lavar carros. Y Mickey Mouse, Pero sí, eso van a hacer. Como les dije, vamos a estar brincando de inglés a español, porque mucha gente me está pidiendo videos en español. So gonna give them some soap and then wipe everything out with a microfiber. Like that, you agitate the little specks of dust that get remaining behind, you know. It's a lot harder to get into the frame with a brush, so you just use a little microfiber to scrub everything. And then right now we're gonna hit this last little piece right here with the brush. Así en español. Al último, le echas más jabón y limpias todo con una microfibra para que quede muchas partes con un cepillo. Aquí adentro se le mete la microfibra así y le limpias. Porque muchas veces, o sea, aunque laves y laves, mucho jabón o los químicos se quedan pegados en el cuadro y lo opacan. Entonces, alright, next step, grab yourself a nice clean microfiber. You add yourself a little bit of wax, polish. Do not use compound. Polish. Fold this thing up in little 4 squares. Add your polish and start buffing the frame. Okay, so start a little bit. The less, the better. A lot of people think that you gotta add a lot. This should probably be enough for almost half of the bike. So, and I will be selling this product soon. It's a little mixture, a little concoction of products that I use. Pero otra vez, después de que la laven, la tienen que pulir, porque al final del día son de 2004, 20 años de que nunca se le ha pulido su cinturita, no le han quitado la mugre que tiene el cuadro, y la verdad con el pulimento y el wax hace mucha diferencia.
mucha. O sea, estoy tallando unas cuantas partecitas para que vean la diferencia de pulimento y sin pulimento. ¿Qué les enseño? Ok. Con su pulimento, claro que no lo hice todo, nomás un pedacito sin su pulimento. De arriba pueden ver la diferencia. Y igual con el cuadro, con su pulimento de 2 segundos, sin su pulimento. Con, sin. That's the difference, guys. The difference of wax, no wax. Wax, no wax. Get closer, you see on the red line, no wax, wax. So, pulan, buff the whole bike, pulan toda la moto. All right, cool guys. We got the blaster taken apart. Kind of don't want to do like a video of me tearing these things apart because they're just screws. So just be very careful when you take off all your hardware and everything. So we're gonna start hosing this thing down or spraying it down with the Simple Green and Dawn. And that's it. You spray everything down. Give it a few minutes. Let it soak in. Let it cut all the gunk, all the grease, all the grime. And when you let it soak, don't do it out in the sun because the sun will cause this thing to stain your frame or stain certain anodizing and coatings on your bike. So just be very, very careful. Don't do it in direct sunlight. Just do it in the shade. That's why I'm spraying it down in here in the shop. And outside. So yeah, after this, you repeat the same process. I'm not gonna do the same thing with the blaster. You know, another video, you guys saw what I did with the Banshee. And the Banshee is actually, flip this around, back here. There you guys go. The plastics, it's the same thing. Just wash them with this solution. Hose them down properly, and these actually, we usually buff and shine plastics. These don't need to be buffed. They're actually very, very clean. We still have to clean the seat, but you guys can see how this thing is turning out. Very, very, very clean. Look at that. We cleaned everything. It was very hard to get into the hoses without taking them off. So we left them on there, but it was very, very hard. This thing is nice. We already polished up the wheels. Polished up the rear end, and we are putting a brand new OEM chain on it because the old one was rusty. It is about a 20-year-old chain, so you don't want to leave that on there. It's not gonna look right. But look at, you can see the heel guards. Everything is mint on this bike. But perfect, guys. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for the reveal. So now I'm gonna continue to hose this thing down. Keep spraying it down. Just to get everything. Let it soak in. Let it do its magic. And there's a lot of stuff that will come off very easy. Let's see if I can get a better view. You see, it'll just basically peel off. And when you run the pressure washer on it, it'll just glide off. I guarantee this is going to be a lot easier to clean than the Banshee. The Banshee, we spent about 8 hours cleaning it yesterday. 8 hours. We turned around like 10 in the morning. I ended up going home around 8 p.m. last night, so it took us forever to wash that thing, but you guys wonder why we take so long to post bikes? For that same reason, that to leave them looking nice takes a while, you know? If it takes us a day and a half to finish one bike,
between me and Chewy, imagine how long it takes to do, all the ones that we have in stock. And
First fire up.
all right, guys, so we're getting ready for the first fire up. Got my boy J-Bell out here helping me out because Chewy, I guess he's hungover or something. So, well, Johnny, first fire up in 10 or 15 years is what the guy said. So,
All right.
first hit. First hit.
It's still cold too, and then it has a lot of freaking oil just sitting there collecting on the bottom of the bowl. Yeah, got it with the finger.
How clean these plastics are. Look at it. I've never seen white dots on an exhaust spring. White dots. White dots galore on this thing. On everything. First fire up in 10 or 15 years. Better warm up. Alright, so we're in the final stages of these bikes getting done. Look at that. We polished them. Made these things look brand new. I gotta put the chain on. There's the brand new OEM chain. Little blaster is pretty much done. And I gotta say, body wise, frame wise, the blaster is a lot cleaner than this Banshee. Plastic wise, these plastics are a little bit cleaner, so they even out basically. But we're adding our leather treatment to the seat cover. It's a leather and vinyl treatment, so they can stay hydrated and not crack. You gotta remember, a lot of people add Armor All. Don't add Armor All, add leather treatment. The Armor All is slick. This one, if it dries off, it won't leave anything. It won't be slippery. It'll just hydrate your seat cover. But this thing came out amazing. We already took a deposit on these things. They're going with somebody very cool, and that somebody that they're going to is going to be a continuance to this episode. So it's going to be one episode. I'm going to upload it before we go hand deliver these bikes. So yeah. All right, right now, soon enough you'll get a quick walk around of them down off the stand, ready to go. Give us about an hour. Look at this. Now on those, I started making a YouTube episode on those two, and I never finished the episode. So at the end, I'm just gonna start fresh from today. From this episode, we're starting fresh. All the old stuff that I had, I'm gonna have to delete. So without further ado, we do have a new shop. So you guys are gonna know we're in a new shop. That was a year ago. I uploaded that episode probably 2 months before I moved out of my old shop. Possible thanks to you guys. It's been a big growth that we've had. It's all possible thanks to you guys for your support, for everything you've done. This shop is 2,400 square feet. The last shop that we were in was like 900 square feet, and I have no idea how we fit in there. We already outgrew this shop, There's probably, I don't know, 30 to 40 Banshees in here. I gotta do a count. And yeah, we're working. I'll do a shop tour right now in a little bit. Let me clean up in here. Ya están listas. Blaster 2004, como nuevo. Banshee 2004, como nuevo. Yo digo que es un 9.5, 9.8 de 10. Tiene una que dos marquitas así, pero abajo del cuadro no tiene ningún rayón. El eje está como nuevo. No tiene cadena porque le vamos a poner una cadena OEM. Aquí está, su cadenita OEM. Los plásticos son originales. Todo bien pulido, bien shineado. Ahorita el Chuy está puliendo las luces de aquella moto de allá. Y como se nota, el último video que subí fue en mi taller viejo. Este es un taller nuevo que de hecho ya tengo un año aquí, pero no he subido nada. O sea, si me sigues en Instagram, tú ya sabes que me cambié hace mucho. Pero para la gente que no me sigue en Instagram y sigue nomás YouTube, mi Instagram va a estar aquí abajo para que lo sigan. Pero ese es mi nuevo taller. Tengo un año aquí. Ahí están todas las partes que tenemos hasta allá. Cajas vacías de todo lo que estamos trabajando. Todas esas son puras llantas. La raca del medio es pura llanta original. No las vendo porque siempre las ocupo. Pero tenemos como unas 40 y tantas Banshees aquí ahorita. Y sí, vamos a irle. Ahorita voy a subir un video de cómo quedaron estas dos motos. Van a ver un clip de cómo la recogí, pero eso nomás está en inglés. No lo grabé en español porque el dueño original estaba enfrente de mí. Y no quería que se diera cuenta que como que tenía un canal de YouTube. Yo según nomás estaba grabando para mis datos personales, ¿no? Pues ahí están. This is how you could tell. So we put a new chain on it because the old one was a little ugly. Obviously, it's 20 years old. So there's the mark of the OEM adjustment they made. You see, they left a white mark on the screw and a white mark on the nut. So these things have never been moved. Now, we bought a brand new chain, OEM chain, and it added up perfectly. The slack is perfect. That means this chain was never adjusted. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. Esta moto traía la cadena original. Está un poco fea por ser viejita. Tiene 20 años de vieja, ¿no? Pero nunca ha sido ajustada. Y te puedo decir eso porque estas marcas blancas, si muchos conocen, estas marcas blancas que están ahí son marcas originales. O sea, ya cuando, para los que no saben, cuando terminan de armar una moto, tienen que chequear que todo está bien puesto, lo que sea, o torqueado. Y siempre llegan y marcan todo con marcador blanco. Marcador blanco. Ahí ves en el roller de la cadena. A ver que se ajuste la pinche cámara. Ahí está, mira, marcador blanco. Allá en el shifter, marcador blanco. En los footpegs se alcanzan a ver de aquí, marcador blanco. Todo tiene sus marcas blancas. Ok, ahora, si te das cuenta, como te digo, no la ajustaron. Compré una cadena nueva, OEM. El slack está perfecto. Y el master link quedó sin ningún problema. Entonces esta cadena nunca fue ajustada, nunca ocupó ajuste, nada. Todo está quedando muy perfecto de esta moto. Ven el eje, mire. Nuevecito. Toda esta moto, la verdad, es una perfección esta moto. We are loading, getting ready to leave. I'm not going to raise the camera that much because I don't want you guys to see exactly where we're located, but we're loading up 8 bikes, taking them to the port so they can ship out to Puerto Rico. But that's it. Estamos echándole aire a estas llantas, cargando. Tengo que cargar 8 motos para llevarlas al puerto para que se vayan para Puerto Rico. Les voy a enseñar lo demás.
Culero.
So we gotta drain all these things before we ship them out. We have an electric pump, but it's not working, so we gotta do it the old school way.
¿Ya?
Here we are at our old shop, which is now Islo's UTV shop, my buddies. But we stopped by to borrow an electric drain pump because we have to ship these things out without gas. And the electric drain pump didn't work, so gotta go old school. Que estamos en nuestro shop viejo. Si lo ven, a lo mejor no lo van a reconocer porque le metieron un chingo de feria. Quiere ver a nuestro shop. Aquí de ese lado teníamos las motos y aquí trabajamos en este cuadrito. La neta no sé cómo lo hacíamos. That's where our collection used to sit at right there.
I honestly don't know how we used to make all the bikes fit in here, but we did. But all these bikes are headed to Puerto Rico. Kennedy's here. Kind of feels good to be back here. I miss the noise. This is where I live now, and where my shop is. It's quiet. Kind of feels good. Just, you know, remembering all the good little stuff we used to do here, but... Dale, Chuy, jálale, jálale. Sácale, Chuy. More. No se vino, güey, dale.
Why don't you go on somebody pump?
There's 2 pumps here and none of them work.
Looks like we have a pump here, right?
Yeah.
Va a acabar pedo de pura gasolina, cabrón.
Vas a acabar como el niño de la película de Voces Inocentes. That's it. That's it, they're leaving. Okay, dogs.
Oh, the twins.
Chúpale, Chuy, chúpale. What do you think, Chuy?
Easy peasy.
Easy.
Easy.
Pero más pedo cargar, ¿verdad, güey?
3 horas cargando?
Sí, nada, no tanto. Empezamos como a las 9, güey. 1 hora y media nos estamos cargando.
Media cargando, entre cortar madera y todo.
No, I think we carried over, no? Carried over. What? Yeah, it does. Yep. All right, that's it, guys. Loaded up at the dock. And they're off to Puerto Rico. 06 Blaster, twin 93s. 06 Blaster, 02, 03 LE, 05 SC, 98 white. All right, guys. Let's get back to work.